welcome to this tier 2 stream, everyone. On time this time, and I didn't miss out for quality because I did actually remember to change the right screen, like last week.
We have Kunai here, some special comments this evening.
Hello, hello.
And I'm looking at the details. Kunai went off, didn't ya? Right. If I can draw back, yeah, if I can just draw back to your great commentary, likened me to a fun guy, just a very correct.
In quotation marks, what it do, baby?
Exactly, what it do.
It was quite an interesting tier 1 race, I will admit. Very, very good battles happening at the front of the grid as well as in the middle.
Did you enjoy me hitting the wall?
Well, it was really unfortunate because, of course, Apollo got knocked out straight, pretty much straight away. And then, of course, yeah, you punched into the wall. There's a little bit of controversy there with Apollo's incident. I know that we've got a couple of different viewpoints now from Apollo as well as a combined. So there'll have to be some steward investigation into that. But yeah, it was really unfortunate to see both the McLarens get knocked out. But I guess that's racing.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit frustrating, but well, can't get any worse.
You're doing so well now.
Yeah. Rip. The only time I did well on the entire season, probably, and I binned it. Like a rookie.
What position were you in?
Well, I was right behind Ben.
He was second at the time, I believe.
I mean, I probably would have finished. I mean, we're roughly the same pace, so I probably would have finished there or thereabouts around you, probably, maybe behind or whatever. But
Canada is your favourite track, isn't it?
it's not anymore. It is right. I keep flipping crashing or having issues. That's why it's like ill-fated track. Anyway,
first lap's about to come in.
yeah, first in Red Bull. The towards the right of his gear. Oh, that's off to go start.
Oh,
Oi, oi.
Okay.
How many? We got crash outs happening in qualifying.
dear, oh dear. So that's going to be investigated as well.
First, I think got turned into skins. It looks like we didn't realize T-Mac. We didn't realize. I think he didn't realize T-Mac was alongside him.
Yeah. Interesting.
At least I suppose for T-Mac, he's only lost his wings, so he can go back to pits and reset back to 0, I suppose.
Well, he's going to have to be careful not to bin it on his way back to the pits.
Yeah, but it's
That's
working.
some
Yeah.
close balls. Oh, like that one.
Oh.
And that's it.
Commentators
oh, no,
curse.
what have I done?
What did you do?
What have I done? I am so sorry.
Bow.
Oh. Oh dear, oh dear.
Okay, well, off to a flying start.
Gotta love a little commentator's curve.
Didn't give
Was that
anyone in
perfect?
race control time to breathe. Jesus Christ, here we go.
Well, he set a lap time. Currently going to be 6.
So we've got Mercedes 1-2 at the moment. Although probably a bunch of people haven't done a representative lap yet. So I guess we're expecting usual candidates pretty rapid around here, I suppose.
I think Keeper might be on.
Yes, a bunch of people. This is who's Daz.
So on T-Max from top,
Mike's race off again.
He's coming in.
He paused, closed the stream, and he crashed out. And he also said for race and into him,
So it's a bit of a lull. No one's really out. So the co-driver lap.
I think Keeper's on a lap. Might be.
I think he is maybe the only one on the lap.
think Matt also might be on a lap.
No, it says out lap on the thingy here.
Yeah. Ah, yeah.
It's literally just keeping on, so see how he goes. He's had a bit of an up and down sort of thing. I mean, he's had good moments and bad moments. Quite a bit of bad luck. Let's see if his luck can change.
And he crosses the line.
10 flat almost.
Yeah.
So everyone's got an initial run in other than Matt, who I assume is going to be the next one to, maybe he's just started a lap. On board in the McLaren. Hopefully he can do better than the Tier 1 McLarens. LOL, throwing shades at myself.
It was a bit wide there. Crushes the wall.
You can actually lose an end plate quite easily from doing that, so looks like it's still there.
Tricky to get on the power there. He just wants to step out.
So Matt is a race winner from last week's race, Monaco.
We'll be hoping for another good result tonight.
The problem is now he's won one, he has to live up to it and try and then do just as well again and again, so there's a bit of a problem.
Final chicane.
World champions pretty close, but neat.
Pretty smooth through there.
Up into 6th.
10.0 for 10.0.
So who else is Skins on a lap? Skins is on a lap as well now. Full power down the straight. Curb through the final corner. Improves his time to 08.7. Dazzle's on a lap as well now. Everyone's coming out for their second run.
Daz is going to be looking for some points tonight.
Yeah, he's had a lot of bad luck this season. Started well in Monaco and then gradually everything unraveled for him.
Again, into the final chicane.
I don't think he had his tyre on the road there.
He could have gone quite a lot. He could have gone along quite a lot wider there. Final corner.
Yeah, up in the second place there. 3/10 off pole. Divisional pole.
Another keeper also had, and it just jumped up to 3rd as well with that. Like before. C Carrot 4th, who's this? Coasting. Who is on the lap? I think it looks like Matt is on another lap. He's made a bit of a mess of that, straight him 17th down, but I'm not sure if he is. So stay on board in case that was a mistake. No, Stephanie's backed off. It's Conley still East Coast Lines. Who's actually on a lap? Not sure. The Eco's driver is about to start his lap, I think, so I'll stay on board with him. I think we've watched many laps of his this season. Cautious those few corners. Not too far down. He's not too far down in the sector time there. He definitely needs to improve. I mean, he's all down 13th at the moment, so he should improve a lot if he keeps the lap tidy.
Nice through the hairpin there.
Am I right thinking there's kind of two lines to take around that hairpin? You kind of go to the wide and then come back in sharply into it, and then you can go into it quite wide, quite tightly, yeah, quite wide. But I never really. Is there much of actually a difference in the grand scheme of things of which one's faster, or will they sort of bounce out, or?
Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. I mean, if you're trying to just cruise along by yourself, you're probably going to hit the apex and be smooth and take the tightest line, whereas if you're trying to get past somebody, you're going to want to go deep and shoot tight in to the exit of the corner, try and get the best speed possible.
True. Yes, I guess, yeah, it just depends what you're trying to do, really, I suppose. So.
Yeah.
I may, from a time trial perspective, going into turn 10, they usually shift down through your gears, and as you start off wide and you come into that apex, you shift down into first. That gives you a little bit of a kick into that middle section of the corner, which you then use to sort of straighten yourself out up through the gears and make your way down to the casino straight. So I think wide to a smaller cut is faster, but like as Ben said, it all comes down to race conditions. It's obviously a lot different.
Just a heads up, boys. Skins has gone and posted a lap that is, well, I think it's around 3/10 of what Revo did, who was in P2 in quali, and a tenth faster than what I did in quali, which I was P3.
This is 108.3.
Not bad. Yeah, I mean, it's half a second he's got on combat at the moment. So. Surprised.
I did see him cut the final corner, but his sector times are a 19.2, 21.58, and a 27.5.
Eating it.
Well, I mean, with the regular corner cutting, you can pretty much take that chicane straight.
Oh. Keeper's lost his wing in play. Bit too adventurous. Got a bit of a lull again. Shrimp is on a lap. So there's 3/10 up, it says.
Currently in 10th place.
Should be able to improve if he has a clean. Oh
boy!
Best place we've ever seen. Yeah, he goes up to 8th, so not a massive improvement, but improvement nonetheless.
going to be a disqualification here as Frost is going the wrong way.
Don't know what's going on there.
I mean, to be fair, it is quite close. I mean, between 5th and 9th, it is only 3/10, so a small mistake here and there does cost you quite a lot when it's that tight.
Yeah.
Jacob might be on a lap. But I mean, obviously I've found usually that the shorter the track, the tighter qualifying is in terms of the times, obviously because there's less track to cover. And since this is super short track, second shortest this season I believe, you're going to get closer quality than say somewhere like Spa. Expecting Jacob will improve, but no, he doesn't. I didn't improve this mention.
Daz is on a pretty good lap. He's gone just about a 10th faster in sector 2.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Connolly shouldn't do a better lap time, I thought as well. It's quite a long way down at the moment.
As with that cheeky toe.
Oh, he got a lot of that.
Jeez, he got a lot of that.
Nice.
Oh,
just
5,000.
Just doesn't get through. Well, it didn't really impact him in that respect.
Seacart's also on a lap.
He's currently up on his sector, however.
Just. Final corner coming up for him as well. Cut a lot of that as well.
It's a lot of cut.
Why if everyone
Using
cuts,
all
no
of
one
the
cuts,
track.
right?
Oh, look at that.
He's matched the time of the combat.
Now that's interesting. His best time is an 8.881, but on the board.
Yeah, so it's obviously rounded it up or rounded it down one way or the other.
Yeah. So,
Coach is still to come, boys.
Yep, I was looking for it.
So Seed Carrot and ooh, he gets a little bit of a
Taking
touch
that
there.
the cleanest.
That's a bad lap. Nowhere near.
Number 110.
Impulse also on lap, I think. He hasn't got his DRS open.
No, he's pissed.
No, he's backed out.
Okay, well that looks like the next combat's on a lap. He is on a lap. He doesn't improve though. So it looks like everyone's done.
Yes, I believe that is everyone finished.
Back in second.
That's great. Look at that. Combat Rat and Seed Carrot running 1,000th of a second difference.
Can include Dazza into that. It's very close.
Oh, Sea Carrots put it in the wall. Cool.
That's your co-commentator right there.
Hey. Look at that gap. Oh man.
I wonder if they'll start on top of each other.
Look at that.
Skins with a nice lap there. 108.3. Get pole. Well clear. Half a second.
Did I miss anything interesting?
Coach down in 9th.
Yeah, well, he did message me earlier and said he hasn't even had time to drive this track since the last game.
Yeah, well, I did see him talking to Cyril earlier, asking for some advice, and you know, So
Alright.
let's see if that pays off for him.
Yeah, well,
Boys, just in, dry race. And you see it on your screen. Dry all the way through.
It's
Very
like a
good. So we
stale
should
piece
be
of
up.
bread.
So we should be up for some pretty good racing, hopefully. What are your predictions, guys, on incidents? What do you think? It's going to be
I think it
better or
might be a
worse?
spicy turn 1 and turn 2 because you can't really get on the power there, and it's so easy to just nudge the car in front. So possibly a DNF, maybe some damaged wings.
You've also got all the chicanes, especially the final one.
Yeah,
If
the
you go
wiggles,
side by side
yeah.
into there and expect each other to go through it full pace, you're gonna have a lot of incidents. And especially if there's a three-way battle and two in front go side by side, it really compromises the two in front, and the guy in behind can get through really easy. So see what happens.
I'm expecting someone to hit the Wall of Champions. I can almost guarantee that.
I've got a multi running on the Wall of Champions, taking out 3 people.
Hey.
Guaranteed.
I'm hoping, in terms of better things to happen, I'm hoping Desert can do better in this race, because he usually has good quality but then drops back a bit in the race. Sometimes.
Also Skins, can't remember where he is in the standings, but
we didn't have a good time.
He does
for sure.
He does tend to get involved in some accidents and mistakes.
Yep, so we'll see.
Skins is currently sitting 6th on the table. 3 DNFs to his name. So yeah.
It's got a long waiting time again. It always seems like it takes an eternity to wait between sessions.
I'll make sure everything's all good.
This is not a normal waiting time. I'm wondering if there's an issue, maybe.
I believe we're still waiting on T-Mac, I think.
Oh wait. Someone members mine just shows all the names spinning. It doesn't show who is actually who we're waiting for.
Is that correct? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I can't see, so all I see is just I see all the
No,
names.
Skins. Waiting on Skins.
Waiting on Skins. Well, I don't even see him on my list of drivers here. Because I'm blind.
I might go in and see what they're talking about, really.
Yeah, maybe it'd be good if one of us goes to check, just in case.
So Skins has dropped out from the session, and all his internet has appeared to have stopped working. So gonna see how he goes for a second, and hopefully he can be on shortly.
Right.
Okay, so Skin connected. If you
Yeah, I
can
just
tell
went
from the bar on the right.
Just went through all that. Yeah,
Beat me to the punch, band.
I did.
Didn't beat me to the finish line though today, did you?
Yeah, well, you know, some of us don't use traction control. I had a poor race tonight. Lots of stutters, cost me a lot of time.
issues, yeah.
So yeah, which will feature in my race edit video if anyone wants to go check it out. At just plug my YouTube channel.
Just want to slap that like button.
I've already beaten you to it. I've already done my race highlights and posted it.
You son of a bitch.
Well, nothing happened. I crashed likes after 10 likes. So
I've already done everything to do with my video apart from upload it, which will be uploaded tomorrow because
still beat you to it.
In other news, I didn't disconnect, so
That is an improvement.
Well,
we are starting in without skins. Ben Nut Kunai, the call goes to you.
I was wondering
I'll be here looking at the stats.
It doesn't look like Skins is able to make it back.
Oh dear.
So after that phenomenal lap, it's all for nothing.
His car isn't there, is it? No, it is. His car is in the garage, meaning he will not start. Unless we have a restart, of course.
Well, he's still not back online, and apparently his brother's getting word that, yeah, no go.
So the call goes to Ben Nut and Kunai, and I'm just in here looking at little
Stuff.
stuff,
You're the
yes.
stuff man.
Keep eye on things that you guys will not keep eye on.
Getting to the end of the formation lap now.
Everyone but T-Mac starting on hards, just a heads up. Sorry, everyone but T-Mac starting on softs. T-Mac is starting on the hards.
Ooh, interesting choice there. I don't know if that's going to be the right decision.
So,
time will tell.
He got called, well, he got help from Revo apparently.
I would have gone for the mediums, but I think the hards is the wrong decision. But we'll see.
Heard it here first from the, well, 8 years of experience, something like that, band.
Lights, 5 red lights. And we're away. Pretty clean start so far.
Ferrari on the grass in the back a bit.
Combat's got away.
Good clean start from Combat.
All the details have gone up.
Yeah, no, I'll just do it for the restart.
Okay.
It is intentional. So still shows skin is first somehow, but I'll lean on it.
I believe that'll disappear after the first lap.
Should do.
Oh, the Red Bull right on the back of the Mercedes here, having a little look.
He does lock up a bit.
Leaves it a little bit late. Oh, there's contact.
He does get past. Ish.
Bowles going for that move. Side by side as they come down into the final chicane.
This could go badly. Not careful.
The Red Bull yields.
This is what I mean, Daz is up there.
Where is Desert? Oh, Desert.
Daz are having a look on the inside. More contact with that Red Bull. I think
So
Red Bull's got it now.
Just a heads up, everyone's kept their positions apart from Eco Drive and Impy, or Big Impulse. Big Impulse has
Close
dropped
there
the
with the
position.
Ferrari.
Red Panda just about got away with it, but he has lost position too.
It feels so tight. Any little gap, any failed attempt of an overtake, and you're going to be vulnerable.
Red Panda was pretty lucky though, he didn't actually spin or get damaged.
Shrimp defending well there.
Keeper with a fantastic overtake on Dazza there for third place.
At the back,
And he has a
Big
look.
Impulse.
He has a dive. Oh, he's gone way too deep.
Just at the back, Big Impulse has damage on his left wing, but stay watching who you are.
Is there damage to the car behind? To Jacob in the Alpha?
It would be Shrimp he overtook, I think, and there doesn't look to be any damage.
It's all very close. No, he's fine. DRS has been enabled.
nice groupings happening here. Everyone from 4th all the way to 10th within 1 second of each other.
Very tight field at the moment.
It was the same actually in Tier 1 thing. Everyone was pretty tight for a good number of laps.
T-Mac up into 10th on those hard tires.
Red Panda's dropping back, boys. Red Panda's dropping back.
Just a little mistake from him. Not had a good
See
start.
Dazza overtake Jacob there.
Keeper and
that's a
Dazza
wheel.
changing positions.
Wheel to wheel as they come down into turn 10 there.
Keeping it clean.
Who's got the DRS?
Everyone but Keeper.
Yeah.
Might keep a
Looks like
Dazza.
Dazza
My
didn't
screen,
get it
they
either.
don't have it either.
Oh, there was wall contact there.
Just up the front. Combat Rat and Sea Carrot having a battle. I'll keep an eye on that battle while you guys.
Oh, Red
do your
Panda
thing.
and Coach doing. Oh no, Red Panda gets a little bit sideways.
They do.
This is action all over the place. Someone kicked up some dirt there.
Everyone's so tight. I don't know where to start.
Coach into 7th.
Oh, looks like Matt just went. Dabry just went off the track there, lost a lot of positions.
His wing's still in one piece, the main thing, but he has dropped that quite a lot.
Oh, look at the gap here between Dazza and Jacob. As he'll come into DRS range there. Bang, bang, wings open.
Is that Coach having a look? On the inside.
Thinks better of it.
Wise move there. 2 does not go into 1.
He's got a car alongside him. It's Red Panda.
Red Panda forcing his way through.
Aggressive.
And then chopping Coach. Oh, the disrespect.
Ooh, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. For Rosa.
It's quite easily done here. It was, you come full steam ahead into the pit lane. It's very easy to do. So Conley just be watching everyone in front battling it out and just waiting for them to mess up essentially.
Well, he can't waste too much time. I mean, Combat and Sea Carrot are getting away at the front.
He could pit and just slap straight onto the hards or something possibly, if not to clear the traffic.
Tell you what, this train here from 5th to 8th, I'm liking it.
I don't know who's closest to who really.
Oh, Coach tried to go on the outside there. Ooh. Looks like Jacob's making an attempt. No, he falls back in line.
Red Panda is pretty aggressive today. Gun
Trap one off. Red Panda down to 100th. Sorry, 110th, sorry. Dazza with the overtake on Keeper there.
And they're going to be trading places for a while yet.
Oh!
And just hit him again.
Wonder if he got some damage there to the
He
front
did.
wing.
Front right. He did.
Did he?
Oh, that's going to be costly. He's going to have to change that.
Well, if he could pit now, like
Coach
straight-
having a look. Weaving around.
We're getting him on the inside, wheel to wheel as they come down into that. All the championship chicane manages to get the thing, but now Red Panda's on the outside. Nope, he falls back. But T-Mac makes that position up as well.
That's what I mean, guys. Squabble into the final chicane. Makes way for
Obviously, meanwhile,
car behind.
The people, the 3 drivers up ahead are sort of just doing their own thing essentially because of this. 2 I should say actually.
T-Mac doing well on those hards.
The position changes, so quite a few people are getting 3 places. Keeper, Jacob, T-Mac.
I think Dazza might be having a look at Keeper.
Try and get him on the inside, really. No, there's a little bit of traction there, so he falls up behind. But Coach is in a prime position now, right up on the back of that McLaren as they come into DRS range. Ooh, trying to get up on the inside of that chicane. Dazza makes the overtake. Will Coach do the same?
Oh, shoot pit. Oh, bit of a corner cut there for Coach.
I think that puts him off a bit because everyone pitted something.
Keeper gets a 5-second speeding in pit lane penalty.
Oh dear, not again.
As we have 5 cars in the pits, that's Combo Rat, Sea Carrot, Keeper, Shrimp, and...
So actually, ironically, so we've got Jacob and Coach in first and second at the moment, but I dare say they'll be both pitting.
And the battle between these two resumes.
Sea Carrot exits out in 8th. Now he's trying to get past Big Impulse there, and the Ferrari manages to do so quite well. There on the medium compound tyre coming into turn 6.
Just a heads up, Combat Rat does have a fair bit of space to the next car, so he won't get held up by traffic yet.
Keeper's the closest, alongside
Oh, look at the battle happening here. Turn 10, hairpin. Too wide there. Coach manages to get that first position. Jacob falls behind him and T-Mac behind him.
Coach is left the session.
Oh.
Issues again.
Jacob goes into the pits there. Gets a 5-second penalty for his trouble.
Going past from Dingo. Ooh, this is fun. There's a corner cut and a half of everything. What corner indeed.
Oh man, Keeper's so close to the back of that Ferrari.
MP's holding up Keeper, boys. MP is yet to pick yet, so... There is a
so slow. Impulse gives way there, letting the faster Alfa Romeo through. Now Shrimp's coming up to that Ferrari too, so we'll see how that worked out. Oh, heavy on the brakes. Oh my god.
Settled down a bit now, so Shrimp is coming past MP as well. So he really needs
Jacob Meister making it on their inside tackle as well, and he takes past the Ferrari. Oh, they're wheel to wheel now. As they come into that DRS range. No, Jacob makes a pass just there.
Go broadcasting up.
fastest lap for combat.
And Impulse goes into the bits.
This is now our first round of pit stops done, boys.
Farmadingo was the last one to pit.
Oh, Jacob Meister with a massive cut there on the grass.
We've then got Lawnmower.
Tazza just making his way through Coach there.
Yeah, I think Coach is not really reconnected yet, I don't think. I think his car's still ghosted.
Almost contact there from the Alpha.
It's very close on the braking.
And it looks like Shrimp loses a little bit of traction there, which allows Jacob to go up right there on the grass.
Now they're going to
An overtake. Oh, but Shrimp makes it back.
So boys, judging from tyre choices, it seems that T-Mac, Eco Drive and Matt are the only ones going for the 1 stop today. The rest are going for the 2 stop, probably from soft, medium, medium. Second stop should come around lap 20 to 24.
Red Panda with the fastest lap.
Yep. This is actually still the closest battle on track at the moment. Battle for 6th. 5th, I should say.
Has Coach rejoined?
I haven't seen anything yet.
He's still a ghost.
Still ghosted.
I've sent him invites.
As Echo Drive gets really close up to the back of that McLaren of Debris. And he makes the overtake. Oh no, he has to pull back.
This is hurting Connolly. Maybe not to get back in.
Well, Jacob Meister using that toe. Managed to go out right on the outside there as he approaches chicane. Nice overtake.
Coach will be coming back. He needs a bit of a restart.
Now Shrimp's got the advantage here as they come down the main straight towards turn 1. Jacob keeps his position, but the late braking gives Shrimp nice overtake into 5th.
Oh, Jacob spun himself.
Oh no.
Jacob has spun himself and he's lost a bunch of time. He's lost about 3-4 places, that's not good.
It looked like that attempt to put him off.
And he's spun
he's done it again.
Tyres are cooked, I'm assuming.
Oh.
It's not going well for him.
Meanwhile, boys, Combat Rat has taken out a second on T-Mac over, I think, or 2.
Let's go and see what's going up at front. So you can still see the Toro Rosso up ahead. Obviously, he's on the softer tyres, so there's not too much of a surprise.
Traction there, which allows Echo Drive to make up that time as they come into turn 10.
So I'm hearing from Coach that he's unable to rejoin the session because it says the session no longer exists.
Right. Another problem with the Codemasters games, nothing new.
Is that him trying to join from an invite or directly from a friend?
It's done both.
Oh no. That's not good.
Looks like that Coach out.
Does look like it. Combat is gaining a rate of knots, but you should do. I mean, he's on the softer tyres, so no surprise.
Quick factory, this would be Combat Rat's first ever win if he does pull this off. He does need to get in front of T-Mac here. Because T-Mac does have a pit stop left.
Combat needs to clear T-Mac so you can make your strategy work. This could be a good opportunity.
It's Combat Rat and T-Mac with the closest battle so far. Combat Rat with .2 right behind the Red Bull as he makes the attempt down into turn 8 and he makes it work.
Just go straight past him.
He really just needs to hold on to the back of Combat here.
He might have DRS as well, I'm not sure.
So excluding T-Mac, the biggest winner so far is Echo Drive. He's gained 3 positions. The biggest loser is Jacob, who's still in the pits. He's lost 5 positions.
What position did T-Mac start? T-Mac starts in 11th.
He started P11.
He's up in 2nd, that's pretty good as well.
He's holding on to Combat Rat as well, so...
There's a Ferrari's up there.
I think that was Ferrari.
Yellow flag,
That was,
sector
Ferroza.
1. for Rosa.
Back marker there, getting out of the way. At least one of the Red Bulls knows how to do that. Sorry, Geordie, cheap shot.
He's dropping back now, so I dare say he's consistent. Red Panda is pretty well. Go straight through Conley.
He's still in DRS, I believe. T-Mac on combat.
Only just there.
Only just out though. Look at that. 100th. Oh no, he's out of that DRS range. Combat's away.
Yeah, I think he is.
No, he's inside it. He is inside it. Oh, he was inside the detection zone.
Yeah, must have been.
See, now this is where being on those old hards at this phase of the race is really going to hurt him, because those other guys have pitted onto fresh mediums. So he's still got to. He's got to get to at least lap 20.
Lap 20 would be the target.
Yeah. So
the undercut is very big here. Just.
Well, yeah, they're undercutting him big time at the moment.
Everyone but Jacob and T-Mac have stopped once. Jacob's pit twice. And T-Mac yet to.
Well, just an observation here. So T-Mac's on 15 lap old hard tyres. Combat's on 8 lap old mediums. If T-Mac can make this last to lap 20, that puts Combat at what, lap 13? We should be wanting to pit anyway. So do you reckon T-Mac's just sort of trying to see if he can hold on to the back of him long enough so they pit at the same time?
I mean, that's what he would be trying to do, but I don't like his chances. Like, now he's out of the DRS, he's just going to lose time hand over fist.
I mean, it is possible he can pit right about now and probably make it to the end. He'll lose a lot of time at the end of the. His tyres will make it. As Feroz is retired from the session.
This is the third person we lost tonight.
I believe it's at the Wall of Champions. But I don't know. No, it's on the left-hand side of the track on the second DRS straight, the back straight.
No safety car.
Nothing new.
Why would you need one?
It's on the racing line, so.
Teammate definitely dropping back.
Sea Carrot losing a little bit of traction there as he mounts the curb high and wide.
So I think much happening there with anyone really.
Yeah, the field's kind of spread out a bit now.
Does it go around? It seems like the gaps everywhere seems to be just increasing. It doesn't seem to be anyone catching anyone I can see at the moment.
It's the tyre wear starting to kick in. Obviously, you look at it from, say, third, even from first, you're starting to see 10 lap old mediums now plaguing the majority of the grid. You've got two drivers there on double-digit degradation there on their hard compound. So, yeah. This second pit window is going to be the key for a lot of these drivers.
Yeah, it's not. Second pit window will be like, what, 22, something like that? So not too far away from that, so something will happen in a few laps. I dare say someone else will get speeding in the pit lane. This is the fashionable thing to do tonight. Has actually gained 8 tenths on Shrimps. I'm not sure if Shrimp made a mistake, possibly.
Seacar's taken off about 1.2 seconds off of T-Mac.
Yeah, they're generally pretty stable times though. That pit window getting ever closer. Desert is slowly closing in on Shrimp.
Yeah, he is. Just more pace. Or Shrimp keeps making mistakes possibly as well. I haven't really seen exactly what's what.
Dazza using a lot more ERS though, so he doesn't quite have as much charge as Shrimp does.
Well, he is within that 1 second now.
He is
Really being there across the line. Protection zone. Yeah. And who's going to blink first?
There we go. DRS flap open. Shrimp was smart there, up to the ERS usage to try and maintain that gap.
It's definitely closing rapidly now. And obviously once you get into DRS you close faster usually. But gunning.
So pit stop is 22 seconds. If T-Mac were to pit now, he would come out behind a ghosted coach.
Oh, a little bit of contact there from the
He's
Renault.
lost his wind plate, Dazza's lost his wind plate.
Ooh, that's going to be costly.
So that'll be an extra sort of 6 seconds in the pit stop.
Well, he's lucky the pit stop's closed, he wouldn't lose as much time.
Yeah, well I mean it's compared with just changing the tyres, it's an extra about 5, 6, 7 seconds depending on the thing, but...
It's also going to affect his braking position on
T-Mac
track.
spinning, boys. I'll keep an eye on where he comes out.
So from now on, I assume he's just gone to the mediums and just stay on those mediums till the end.
And Keith was spinning as well.
Yep, let's see if he come down.
Keeper has just served his 5-second stop code.
Yeah, and T-Mac has come out, as you said, up in 6th.
Now it's up to T-Mac to make those positions on the fresh medium compound. How hard will he be able to push?
14 laps, he's definitely
Well,
got
everyone in front of him is going to need to stop again. You'd think.
yeah, sure.
Everyone will be stopping
there's
if
no
that
way
is in
he
front of
can-
him.
So this
gonna
might have
be-
just paid off for him.
It's going to be interesting to see the comparison between T-Mac and Keeper as Ferosa leaves the session, because they've just pitted.
Got a penalty as well, so it's not going well for him either. I think there's a team. Is T-Mac second in the championships to McLaren?
I believe so.
What was that?
Shrimp goes into the pits.
I believe so.
See how far off is he from coach?
He
There we
should
go.
come out behind Keeper.
Look at
Got a
Red
front
Panda.
wing. Shrimp has got a front wing change. So I believe that Combat Rat, Sea Carrot, Dazza, Red Panda, and maybe Coach's AI will all pit this lap. You'd think so.
T-Mac is all over the wheels.
That'd leave them with, I think, 13 laps on the final set of softs. I'll keep an eye on Combat Rat for you.
Alright, so T-Mac making his way up behind this Ferrari here, bringing up to .2, so there's going to be a battle. There's a battle between Red Panda and Dazza, but now it looks like T-Mac's going to come in here and steal the show as they come around.
Combat
Dazza
Rat
goes
pitting.
way wide.
Combat Rat pitting.
Let's see where he comes
As
out.
3rd, 4th, and 5th come down the casino straight.
Sea
Dazza's
Carrot
looking
stays
to,
out.
recover that as Red Panda uses that DRS, goes out on the outside of the track. Can T-Mac make a little bit of a position here too? Oh, he's going to have to pull back, but Dazza gets a 3-second time penalty.
I wonder why.
Combat Rat's just leaving the pits now, boys. He might come out in front.
Yeah, T-Mac's in front, I think.
Oh, this is going to be close.
T-Mac is in front.
Combat
gonna
Rat's
be
just going to fall in
close.
right behind them.
Right
So close.
behind. Keeper sets a
Oh!
fastest lap with it.
Oh,
That's a
no!
massive crash. That's a massive crash.
Wow.
No way! And that's T-Mac out of the session.
Disaster for T-Mac.
Oh.
Not sure what happened there.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Des
If
has
only we
lost
had the
his
broadcast view for that. Oh.
T-Mac was on Pardo in the race as well.
No. Right, well, that's just handed.
Combat
If
the
you do the
win,
math, that's just handed
Combat
Combat Rat the win.
T-Mac has rage quit. Is the one who's
That's
running.
not
Fair enough.
fun. So that one's probably going to have to be investigated a little bit by the stewards. We'll see what happened there.
Yeah.
T-Mac's not very happy. He's going off in general chat.
You have to live in the space. Always, you have to live in the space.
That's golden.
Sea Carrot has pitted.
Yeah. Does is pitting as well. To be expected. Where will Keeper come out? Keeper's going to come out behind Sea Carrot. So Keeper might have third here, thanks to a gift from Dazza and team.
Well, Dazza had broken his wing before, so he's broken his wing twice. So he'll be a bit further back. Combatants all over. See Red Panda. Combat has got a fair gap to Sea Carrot, so he doesn't really need to take too many risks trying to get past Red Panda. So he knows he's
doing it right on the outside here.
And there we go. Taking that sharper line.
If I was Combat Rat, I'd just sit behind you. There's a high chance Red Panda will pit.
Well, he's going past anyway, so
it's probably worth Red Panda pitting now. If he sees Combat Rat go straight past. I imagine he wants to keep out.
No, he's going to
don't worry about me.
With him.
Ooh, Combat Rat got a little bit of contact there on the World Champions. Jacob Meister trying to make a move there on Farmer Dingo at the back. As Daz is also trying to make a move here on Big Impulse. Impulse goes way wide. Still allows Dazza to take that 8th position.
Matt gets a 3-second time penalty. He might have to pit again. He's on 18 lap old tyres. Hards. They might make it to the end though. You never know. Big Impulse is pitting.
So Jacob is now all the way down in 12th position, so that's not worked. This race not worked out well for him. 11th now.
On 10 lap old hards as well.
Might maybe pick up 10th at 1 point, possibly, but someone's pitting. I think someone's still in the pits, maybe. I'm not sure. Nope.
So Ben, I'm pretty sure Coach doesn't get his points, right? Because he has not done the, or he doesn't made it to the final 5 laps. That's correct.
That is correct. So technically, Jacob is already in 10th place.
Technically, yep. 1 point.
I just want to point out that Coach's AI is making up so much time on Matt.
Oh, definitely damage there, Furco Drive.
Yep, and Blake on the Haas.
Yeah, interesting enough, like you were saying, Coach's AI car's been doing pretty well.
This is going to hinder Eco Drive for the rest of the 9 laps left.
Look at it. His AI is down to 0.1. He's right on the back.
Right,
Go, you beautiful thing. Oh, he's going for an overtake. Oh my god. Huh?
The
Pulls
AI
back.
doesn't care.
Well, can the AI just drive through the car?
I think
Can, but it probably won't.
That is some
I mean,
fantastic
really, Matt would just want the AI to overtake him so he can get the DRS off him.
Yeah, and it's just stressful to have an AI drive around.
Farmer Dingo exits out, and now he's going to be the split between Sea Carrot and Red Panda. I think it's time to break out the song.
The fat lady's singing for Combat
There
Rat.
it is. Medingo gets out of the way nice and cleanly.
Sea Carrot's got 2, he's only about 5 seconds back, so Combat still has to keep up pace and make sure he doesn't make a mistake.
Also, Sea Carrot has to overtake Red Panda.
The Red Panda hasn't, he has to pit, there's no way he's gonna make it soon. Maybe Red Panda's trying to go a tiny bit further to be able to just go straight onto the soft tyres, possibly?
Maybe chase that fastest lap point, but I think you'd have more points getting a better result. But
yeah, he's just a sitting duck at the moment.
Well, if Red Panda pits here, he'll come out behind Matt, I think. Maybe in front.
Sea Carrot's making up a lot of time here on Red Panda as they come down that main straight to turn 1.
But surely Red Panda's tyres will not actually make it though.
He's going to have to give way sooner or later because Sea Carrot's got the grip and he's got the speed.
I mean, I think they might get there, but whether it's going to be a viable strategy or not.
Started from lap. He's been on those tyres since around, I think, lap 9 or 10.
Yeah, so there's 19 laps on those tyres.
He's in DRS. Come up into that
Around the outside, this is bold.
Get forced out a little bit. This won't look good, but no penalty. So Red Panda gives up that. Sea Carrot now.
Red Panda's going to have DRS now coming down.
Oh, that's
Great.
Oh, that's ballsy.
That's a bit pointless, really.
That's given Cobbo some breathing room, guys.
6.5 seconds now the gap. Can Sea Carrot make it up? Don't know. The Red Panda. Little kamikaze moving.
And that was a bit reminiscent of Verstappen on Vettel in China the last year.
Yeah.
But just way around, it was a Ferrari hitting Red Bull instead of the other way.
Coach's AI with DRS down the casino straight. Will he overtake the McLaren? He's going for it.
This is still something. Oh no, the AI is too much of a wuss.
Go back to Keeper and Red Panda.
That's pretty funny.
Coach,
It's not too
your
far.
AI is fighting valiantly.
Keeper's about to overtake Red.
Yeah, looks like it, and he is
Red
going
Panda's
past
starting to get the effect. He's starting to see feel the effect of those mediums. He's sliding
I
out.
didn't realise Keeper's got a broken front right wing.
him. Does he still have it? Yeah, he does, yeah. I mean, that was quite a while ago, I think. I assumed he would change wing in pits, but decided not to.
Probably damaged it again.
Oh, Matt's slowing.
I
believe Matt would have a puncture.
Both Renaults.
Well, who's got a puncture?
No, I've spoken too soon. I think he's just lost. If anyone's going to get a puncture, it's going to be Red Panda. As Red Panda pit.
He's putting on those soft tyres.
So Keeper is released. No, so he's just got Sea Carrot in front of him. Keeper's got older tyres than Sea Carrot there. One more gardening, Keeper pushing.
Echo Drive now fighting Impulse. Oh, there's contact. No, nobody's broken anything, no.
Yeah, Eco Drive right up behind him.
Goes out now onto that inside of the chicane as he makes the overtake. Oh, but Impulse going into the pits anyway, so
Very off-putting there for Eco Drive.
Yeah, he does get a bit off-putting sometimes. You see if someone, you expect them to brake and then just go flying past you.
So lap 30 of 35, dwindling down to the end of the race.
So how's Matt going? His tyres must be toast by now.
Oh, rubs the wall there.
Has he got a full wing? Yep, he's got full wings. And he's still got Coach for company.
Keeper with another penalty. Want to be careful if he's going to hold on to that podium position. And can Red Panda close down Shrimp? Don't think so. A big gap.
It is a big gap. I think that's not what happened. It looks like Mac is going pretty cautiously on those tyres.
Impulse is now in between Keeper and Sea Carrot.
So if you drop some rain, there's some rain on the halo of Max Cap. On my screen anyway, I don't know if anyone's seen this.
No, it's happening. I can see it in the broadcast.
I can see just little one.
It's like what happened with our race.
So is this going to throw a spanner in the works for anyone?
Oh. Yep, I was just about to say that Impy was going to get thing because the blue flags were up, but he was not moving out of the way, so he's just hit that 5-second penalty there. He needs to get out of the way for Keeper. He's just ignoring it again. He hasn't moved over.
Yeah, he has now.
There we go. Okay.
So Keeper has actually gained a lot of time in that, and it's half the gap to Sea Carrot.
Now, Sea Carrot has been working this gap down. He started off at 6.5, but he's now at 4.6. So, can he make it up in the last 3 laps?
Is Keeper going to close the gap more, or is he going to drop barrels? He's now in DRS range, so...
Well, he does have that penalty as well.
It will help. Maybe it will help him drag him along a bit. And is the damp weather going to reach Hammer Hill there as well a bit, or not? No, just drizzling quite a lot.
Looks like it's going to get
He's lost swing. Sea Carrot's lost swing.
Goes his front left end plate.
DRS is still available, but the rain is definitely starting to come down now.
Keeper goes there on the inside. Will he take the position? Yes, he will.
Not a lot of that.
Sea Carrot has to give it up.
That is a bit cheeky.
Good move there by the Alpha.
So, what is Sea Carrot? Do about that. I mean, Sea Carrot may as well just sort of limp home now, I think. And Keeper has a bunch of penalties anyway.
I mean, now's a real dangerous time. Warm tyres, the track is getting wetter. Near the end of the race, they're really going to have to focus.
Keeper does have a time penalty, so Sea Carrot just has to keep on the back of him, and he'll still take that second place on the podium.
Does Keeper have just one, or is he a multiple? I'm not sure.
I think
I believe he lost. No, he lost it because he served it on. Actually, he got a penalty. He got a penalty.
He did. He has a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, which he received on lap 30.
Right.
Sea Carrot starts making up that time.
Do they both have damaged wings?
Yes.
One
and it's the exact same part as well.
Is that? I thought it was the opposite side.
Oh, it is opposite side.
It is opposite side, yes.
Well, this is happening. Combat Rat's driven a flawless race.
Indeed he is. I mean, he's keeping out of trouble and just doing his own thing.
Well, not there yet.
At lap 34, sir?
Yeah, I was going to say. It's not over till...
You've already cursed someone today, you don't want to curse someone else.
Well, he is 4 seconds ahead and he doesn't need a push.
Leapfrogging. Matt and Coach's AI. A real battle here. Coming up to the end of this race is going to be between Sea Carrot and Keeper. Will the Red Bull be able to take back that position from Team Alpha?
There's a race leader in the background.
Ooh, goes a bit deep there.
I haven't really mentioned also about Shrimp. All happened.
The DRS swing opening. Turning into a giant super soaker.
Jeez, Keeper cuts out a lot.
Keeper, there's contact. Oh my god, Sea Carrot goes on the outside.
Keeper's lost even more of his front wing.
Keeper's trying to come
He's
back.
decided to send it as well.
Anyway, no, he has to fall back in line. That's going to hurt.
Keeper was lucky not to actually lose his wheel lip, so it was quite a heavy impact.
The rain is just
He's going to have to nurse it around the flat. Last lap.
Maybe that could be karma for all the times he cut the final chicane.
Do you want to ride on board with combat?
last half a lap.
Maiden victory.
Oh man,
On his
keep going
way.
so wide there on turn 8.
Nicely, carefully. Green have coming in quite a lot now.
And here comes Red Panda trying to fight for 4th position from Shrimp.
Oh, he has closed that gap. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Soft tyres making their work, but the rain, will he be able to make it? Oh, he does! Takes him on the inside, right wheel to wheel as they come out onto Casino. And he's going to have DRS too, so he's going to take the overtake. Not to take this away from Combat as he wins, and keeping it's another penalty.
You want to swap
Oh my god,
to,
Red Panda, this is a fight there.
Oh.
Wheel to wheel, he's on the outside though. This
None of them gonna back it.
Oh, no! Oh,
Nice
can he quick
360,
shift it down, shift it down, shift it down, go, 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 go.
Nice 3.
He's got plenty of space to.
That sucks.
Nice here.
Oh.
Bit of frustration there from after the race.
To be fair, you wouldn't have got him anyway if you hadn't, but that was a bit suicidal.
Almost paid off.
He was brave coming into that last chicane and it almost worked, but
We got
Shrimp
Jacob right
managed.
behind the Eco Drive. No, not really.
Not really, no. He's the last person who will be crossing
unless
the
he
line.
wants to completely supercut. Not going to happen. Echo Drive comes in with 9th place. Jacob coming up in 10th.
Oh, careful now.
Oh, Jesus. Yep, that's one way to finish.
Oh, technically, that's 9th place.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Wow, what a race.
Oh, tell you what, feel for Red Panda. It was all or nothing, and he almost had it.
T-Mac was the real loser of that race, though.
Yeah. Hit in qualifying, taken out in the race. Had the victory right there for the taking, but oh well. Stewart's got a few big decisions to look at
Yeah,
during the week.
Well, yeah.
Steward, you mean you?
Yeah, well, you know.
There we have it.
Combat with his first win. 4
Congrats,
seconds.
Combat.
The carrot. Yeah, well done. Keeper. Nice podium there. Followed by Shrimp, Red Panda, Dazza, Matt, Eco Drive, Jacob, Impy, Farmer Dingo.
And
And
that's
then we had our DNFs,
yep.
T-Mac and Ferosa.
No, that was a good race.
Another race down.
Yep. And 50 minutes until the Belgian Grand Prix starts.
Oh, very, very keen.
Yeah.
Very, very keen.
I'm keen to
Go
get
on,
to
Danny
bed.
Avocado.
Danny Avocado.
Who's your favourite F1 driver? Danny
like
Avocado?
in the current season, or in general.
All time.
Ah, fuck, that's hard. I don't know, and I wanna say Senna, but only because Portuguese heritage. But I'll be honest, I don't know. Like I'd put if I had to say, I'd say it would be Schumacher, just for how much he freaking dominated, and not only that, but he was a good driver. But I don't know, man. Is Daniel Ricciardo not a goddamn national treasure? And if we're not talking about like country, right? My absolute favorite driver, apart from Ricciardo in the current grid, is Lando Norris, because he's such a goddamn meme lord, and I love him to bits.
The guys are there to have fun, like me. Are just the best. What it do, baby?
Well, anyway, that's the end of the stream for this race. What's the next race after this? Is it
France, so...
Oh, oui,
kill me.
baguette.
You stole my line there, Ben.
Worst track ever.
From the fun guys, what it do, babies?
Well, we'll catch you next week for the atrocious track, which is the French GP. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you very much.
Thanks you all for watching.